I want to show you this gift I got for my daughter, Tori Lynn, and inside I made a sewing insert. It's a little chunky, as you can see, but it has some pretty cool things in it. You know, I started with, I sewed a few strands of different threads together. Put a lot of simplicity, the vintage stuff that is in Joann's. I put that in there. There's a fun page. This is extra. It's kind of like ephemera, but it's there to use as a journal. This is for me, by the way. Same with this one. And here's a stamped image on a book page. Actually, it was an old encyclopedia I got a few months ago. There's a cool little clasp, and it's a pin, and on it I have a couple. It's an old button and a nice little heart, and then it kind of is a neat piece of ephemera that I folded in half and then punched holes in it so that I could put that pin, it's a Tim Holtz pin, through it. And of course you gotta have some lace on a sewing. Lots of blanks because I like to have space to add ephemera. This is something really special. It is actually, it's hard to see, but you see the initials on there? This was something I had got from my grandma, and she would make things for my sons when they were young, and this happened to be a row of buttons. Well, she didn't use them all, but on it you can see her writing, and I encased it in a piece of cellophane, sewed it in, and then on the other side you can also see she wrote on it some special little things. So I wanted to keep it so it's a part of my journal, because my grandma was a very avid seamstress, and I really think that's why I picked up sewing myself. Like I said, lots of blank pages, just a page with a tab that runs out the top. This is a old music sheet, and it came this way. I had to rip them out. Bought it at a garage sale somewhere. You know, one of those. And just some more ephemera on the page. Some of those Marsh stickers. This is one that was something that Nick the Booksmith did, but I changed mine out a little bit. You know, I have an old Sears Roebuck book that I got, and I cut it up. Put that piece of ephemera on here as well. That's what you can see, it's pink. I got the envelope from my sister, and then inside there's I left it so I could actually put a tag inside, and it has a little tag on it. And there's another one of those vintage simplicity bookmarks. Put it in here, and it's just loose, so I can use it any way I want. Lots of tea dye book pages that are open. Tim Holtz ephemera glued on the edge like a tag. And I love tracing paper. Cut it down to, you know, tea dyed it, tea stained it. This I got, it was, you know, an image off the internet, and I made two of them, and I cut it together, made it so it was like a little book tab. And then there's actually a really tiny piece of the tissue paper you get when you, like this. This is tissue paper, which is used for it's a pattern, and I cut it up, made little ruffles out of it, sewed it on, and then put a button on it as well. Again, put it on one of those book pages, and put a couple gessoed on the page, adding some stamps and some paint on it, and gold and silver. It's one of my favorite stamps. Enjoy the little things. As you can see, it's right there. And just a little piece of ephemera. It's just simple. I like my stuff pretty clean when I write on it, so there's a bunch of stamped buttons, and I made a little button tag at the bottom, and it actually shows through. This is a page of, sorry about that, a page of tracing paper that I had used to do some staining on before, and I loved it, so I just used it in this, and it's cool that you can actually see it in the back. Some old rickrack, which I glued onto a page, and this is pretty cool. This is actually the back page of my book. This is another book. This is the back page of it, and so what I did is I figured out, and it's one of these zippers, and the zippers come in a package that look like this. They're Coats & Clark's Crown Double Free Zippers, and inside there's a zipper, and there's a little instruction sheet on how to put the zipper in it, and I used all these, I used them up, sorry for that, and I opened them, and I'm using them, the zippers, and I'm saving these, and I labeled each one of these with what's inside of them, so I thought that was pretty cool idea. I have a stack of them, but inside what I did is, so these zippers, I don't know what else to do with them, you know, we have a ton of them. I sewed the zipper on, and inside, and I sewed, once I got the zipper on one side, I sewed around the edges of it, and sewed this side, so now I have a pocket at the end of my book that I can store stuff in. Right now I just have some of those washi sheets in here, so I could show it to you. Isn't that, I thought that was pretty cool. I'd never seen that anywhere before. Somebody's probably done it, but never seen it. So that's it. That's my sewing journal.